What's up, everybody? Welcome to BWT. I'm your host, Teddy. Today is going to be a quick show. We're just going to recap the weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. But before that, I want to make sure you guys are liking this stream, making sure you guys are commenting, sharing, all that. Make sure you click the link down below to become a member. We have Instagram chats if you want to join this Refuse to Lose community. We have 3 levels. It's Pro, All-Star, and Superstar. You have different perks with every level. We have 4 shows on the network right now. We've got the Refuse to Lose show with Joe, Tomo, and Dave. That covers everything. And then we have CTC, Carl Talking College, with my boy Carl. Everything college related, college football and basketball. College football, week 1 is just about done, and man, he's had some good takes. He was right about a couple things, and make sure you tune in because I know he's gonna give you everything you need to know about college football and college basketball when that starts up. And then our other show is FFC, Fantasy Football with Coach Coombs. Football's here. Football's just about here. Thursday night, it starts. And you want to know who to start, who to bench, and why. And he's going to give you that information. So make sure you're tuning in to all shows on the network. And the last show, of course, is BWT. You're already here. Make sure you guys are liking all these videos. I was just on the main show, Refuse to Lose. We did an AFC East panel, and man, the views are running up. I love the energy that was on that video. So shout out to the other guys that were in the video with me, and Dave, thanks for hosting. Appreciate that. But now we get into the good stuff, right? So last episode, I told you guys that the Martian, Jason Dominguez, and Austin Wells were getting the call up to the bigs. And man, these guys did not disappoint me at all. Right? In the top of the first inning, no big deal. DJ LeMahieu starts the game off with a solo home run against Justin Verlander. His 14th of the season. We go up 1-0. Jason Dominguez, first at bat, first swing against the future Hall of Famer. He does nothing but drives the ball into the Crawford boxes for his first home run of his career. The kid's the real deal. And then in the bottom of the second, Jose Abreu hit a home run, solo shot for his 12th of the year to make it 3-1. And in the top of the third, Giancarlo Stanton hit an absolute moonshot onto the tracks in Houston. 2-run shot, his 21st of the year to make it 5-1. And then in the bottom of the third, Kyle Tucker hit an RBI double to make it 5-2. And then let me get an all rise. Judge hits a solo home run for his 30th home run of the season to make it 6-2, which was the final score. Carlos Rodon was able to be the winning pitcher today to get his second win on the season. He's 2-4 with a 5.70 ERA, and Verlander goes to 10-7 with a 3.34 ERA. We faced Verlander 2 times since he's been traded to the Astros, and we beat him both times. Both times we were hitting the ball pretty well off him. So that's a very good sign. A very good sign because he's a very, very, very good pitcher. One of the top pitchers in the league. He is old now, but he still gets the job done. And the first game that we pitched, that he pitched against us, it was his first game after being traded, and he lost then, and he lost on Friday night. And then we get into game two. We got Oswaldo Peraza leading it off with an RBI single to make it 1-0 in the top of the second. And then Oswaldo Cabrera walked with the bases loaded to make it 2-0. And in the bottom of the second, Michael Brantley hit a 2-run home run for his first home run of the season to make it 2-2. He's going to be big in their postseason run. He's a very good hitter, veteran guy, rarely swings and misses. And for him to come back off of injury, I forgot what he hurt, but for him to come back in from injury at this time to get rolling into the playoffs, that's huge for them because they are in the three-headed race right now for that AL West. And then let me get another all rise. Aaron Judge hits his 31st home run of the season. It was a solo shot to make it 3-2 Yankees. And then the bottom of the fourth, we had Yanier Diaz hit a 2-run home run for his 20th home run of the season to make it 4-3 the Astros way. And in the top of the fifth, Austin Wells gets his first career RBI to make it 4-4. He hit a sac fly. He scored Judge. Very, very good sign for Judge to be running the bases the way that he was running this weekend. He was going first to third. He was tagging up on sac flies. So it's great to see that his toe is, if not fully healed, it's getting there. And then Everson Pereira got an RBI single in the top of the fifth as well to make it 5-4, and that was the final score. Yankees end up winning. Johnny Brito gets the win. He's 6-6 on the season with a 4.86 ERA, and the losing pitcher for the Astros was Hunter Brown. He is 10-10 on the season with a 4.53 ERA, and the save goes to none other than Clay Holmes. 17th of the season. I love what I'm seeing from him. And then we go out in game 3 of the series looking for the sweep, right? Let me give you the rundown in game 3. In the bottom of the first, the Astros get going with a sac fly by Kyle Tucker to make it 1-0. In the top of the sixth, DJ LeMahieu, it's an RBI double to tie the game up. He hit the ball in the gap, left center, and Yordan Alvarez kind of looked like he got hurt. He slipped on the warning track and his knees like kind of buckled. So hopefully he's all right because you never want to see any guys go down with injury, especially a guy like him. He's so key to their offense. So I definitely don't want to see him get injured. And then in the top of the sixth, the Martian, Jason Dominguez, unties the game with a 2-run home run for his second home run of his career. It makes it 3-1. And then in the top of the ninth, Gleyber Torres continues his hot streak. He hits his 23rd home run of the season to make it 4-1. It was a solo shot. And then Austin Wells picks up another RBI with a double, his first of his career. 5-1 was the score. And then also in the top of the ninth, Oswaldo Peraza hits an RBI double to make it 6-1, which was the final score. Michael King ended up getting the win. He's 4-5 of the season with a 2.88 ERA. And Christian Javier gets the loss for the Astros. He's 9-3 with a 4.65 ERA. Christian Javier started the game off rolling. He had, I think it was like 6 Ks through 4 innings. He was dicing these guys up. And then the second time around, or the third time around, the Yankees lineup picked up on his little tendencies and were able to score some runs off of him and take him out of the game, and then get to the bullpen and eventually score some big time insurance runs in the top of the ninth. I love what I'm seeing from Michael King as a starter. Today, the Yankees extended him a little bit. They gave him like 70 to 75 pitches, and he pitched great, only giving up that 1 run in the bottom of the first. Um, so my thing is, why do we wait so long for Michael King to take on that role? And why do we take so long to bring these dudes up? Austin Wells, someone tried stealing on him today, threw them out. Dominguez playing, he's just having crazy at bats, crazy good at bats. He's making solid contact, and he's only 20 years old. That's the best part. Um, I'm really excited for next year. Right now, we're not really playing for anything. This series was huge for the Astros because they are in contention for the AL West, and they needed this series. And for them to get swept, yes, I said it, they got swept. Bring out the brooms. Um, for them to get swept is it's not ideal for them right now in the standings and what they want to do for the remainder of the season. But for the Yankees, I love it. I love it. I love the youth. The team just look, they just have a different type of, they're just moving different. Um, I don't know about you guys, but I wish we did this a little sooner because it just looks different. It looks like the team that I thought I was going to be watching throughout the entire season. I hate that it took so long in the season for this to happen and for us to be in the predicament that we're in for it to happen. I wish we were contending for a wild card spot right now, but the way that it's going, that's the way the cookie crumbled. So we just gotta keep rolling, and hopefully next year, we keep these guys in the lineup. They're going to be playing for the remainder of the season. We've got Everson Pereira, we've got Anthony Volpe, we've got Oswaldo Peraza, we've got Oswaldo Cabrera, we've got um, Jason Dominguez, and Austin Wells, all young guys, right? The only older guys that are playing right now are Gleyber Torres, Giancarlo Stanton, DJ LeMahieu, and Aaron Judge. And I'll tell you right now, man, I love it. I love it. Like I said, the team is just moving different. They just look excited to be playing the game of baseball. Like earlier in the year, they just look like so like, I can't do this because it's gonna be that they were so pressed, and it wasn't fun to watch. And now these guys are fun to watch, man. You can even hear it from the announcers. They love seeing what the product is on the field. As a fan, I am super excited for this. Super excited. Coming down to the last month of the season, we've got a 13 game stretch with no days off. We have series with the Detroit Tigers, a 3 game set. They go to New York. And then we've got the weekend series with the Milwaukee Brewers, Old Timers Day. First time Jeter is gonna play in that game. So that's gonna be exciting. That's gonna bring people to the ballpark, you know. And then right after that, we go to Boston for a 4 game series. And then after that, we go to Pittsburgh. And then we finally get a day off. So I really this is gonna test them. This is gonna test them, right? Again, they're not really playing for anything right now, but it's going to show me if these guys can bowl, if these guys are ready to excel in the organization. Austin Wells came out saying, if you watched the previous episode, I was excited to see how Austin Wells was going to command the pitching rotation. And man, what better way to come into the bigs, calling games and stuff like that, and the team sweeps. Not and it's not a trash opponent. These are the defending champions. These are the guys that swept the Yankees in that same ballpark just last season. So for Austin Wells to come out and understand his job, he had a post game interview, and he said that he was like hitting is important, and he wants to excel in hitting, but his main focus is having the pitchers on on a different type of mindset, and always being on the right page with them, and for him to the first game only let up 2 runs, and then 4 runs in the second game, and 1 run in the third game. Man, that's awesome. Like I said, man, I'm really excited for this. I'm loving the stash from from Austin Wells, man. If you guys didn't know, that is who Anthony Volpe had dinner with for the chicken parm. And then Anthony Volpe's offensive season just kept going up after that because defensively, Anthony Volpe's been a gem. Aaron Boone came out and said that he could possibly be in the running for a Gold Glove, and I agree with him. Of course, there are times that he has some bonehead mistakes, but for the most part, he is making great plays, saving runs, all that. So I am really excited for the future of this organization, man. Oh man, I've been if you guys have been watching these episodes, I've been calling for this to happen for quite some time now, and now that the time is here, I'm excited. I am excited. I can't wait to see what these guys do in the future. Um I will be going into more depth as the season comes to an end. I'll be going more into depth about the moves that I want the Yankees to make in free agency and who they should resign, who they should just let go. But we'll get into that later on in the season. But that's all I got for you guys today. Again, make sure that you are liking this video. Make sure you're commenting on this video. Share this video so your friend can share it to a friend. And again, make sure you click that link down below. We've got 3 levels of memberships: Pro, All-Star, and Superstar. They all come with different perks. And you can keep up with the squad, the R2L squad. Um, if you want to become a part of our Instagram chats, because seasons are starting to come along. We've got NFL chat, which has been going absolutely crazy, with the season coming up on Thursday. We've got NBA mixed in with WNBA. We have baseball. We have um, college, college football, college basketball mixed in with women's basketball as well. Um, and then there's a combat chat, which is a mixture of boxing, UFC, and WWE. So if you are a fan of any of those, make sure you're clicking the link down below to become a member of this great community. There's always debates every single day, no matter what. And if you don't see a debate, share a post and start one because it'll get crazy. Make sure you guys are always tuning in to all the shows on the network. We've got Refuse to Lose with Joe, Tomo, and Dave. Those are the 3 hosts. We've got CTC with Carl Talking College. He gives you everything you need to know about college football. And once college basketball starts up, he'll be giving you all the nuggets there. And then we've got FFC, fantasy football with Coach Coombs. Fantasy's coming up. I know I've been paying attention to what he's been saying. His last episode, I went in there and I was telling him who I had, and there was some thumbs up, and then there was a couple thumbs down. I've been taking notes on what he's been saying. It's helped me throughout my drafts. So if you need help, who to start, when to start them, why they're gonna start, make sure you guys are tuning in. That's all I got for you guys today. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.